what's up guys, this is Daniel here with Frey, bringing you another video. Today we are going to be doing a fake versus real comparison with the items here. So we're going to be going over what we can do to basically just distinct what is real and what is not. So we've got the box logos, we've got the hoodie and the t-shirt, the Christopher bags, the wallets, and then we've got some of these additional fake goodies here in the corner. As always guys, if you find this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me at Daniel Mahaffey on Instagram, and yeah, so here we go. Alright guys, so here are the three bags that we have up for comparison. Now, can you tell me which one is the real bag and which is the fake? Alright, so we have the genuine bag on the left hand side, the high quality replica in the middle, and then the low quality replica on the end. The one here we're displaying is actually the least best made one that we have. So the thing about it, we're not really going to even review it that much because, just to be honest, it's just crap. There's a lot of things about it that is just not right. So the entire inside of the bag is red. Along with that, the accents on the bag are made out of gold, while the authentic is obviously it's much better made and it has silver accents. So you can see here that there's no insignia that says Supreme, and on top of that it's very, very low quality, not even genuine leather. So we won't be reviewing that bag necessarily. We're going to be going over the high quality replica and then also the authentic bag and giving you better feedback between the two of them, really what you're going to be looking out for. So, first up guys, side by side, you're going to notice that the authentic Christopher bag on the left hand side here is just perfect. So absolutely flawless. There is no creasing in the bag. The pockets are folded over perfectly. There's a little close up of that there. Perfect. And then going over to the other one, it's just a beautiful bag. Now, as we look at the fake, you'll notice that it's out of shape. It's creased. It does not look as nice. The pockets themselves don't maintain the same shape as the authentic bag does. So you can see that these are actually stuffed where those are empty, and so the shape's still not as great. So that's huge to look out for. Another thing to look out for is going to be the logo itself. So here on the authentic, you'll notice that it's centered, it's small, it is a very crisp, clean logo. Over here on the fake bag, you'll notice it's much larger, not as centered. So the logo on the replica much larger than the one here, and so side by side, just kind of show you what the differences look like. You can notice really how big of a difference the size of the logo is from the fake to the real. So here's a side by side. I'll throw up some arrows just so you guys can make sure you're following along with this and that we are, we're making sure that you can see the differences between the fake versus the real. So with the Christopher bag guys, what you're going to notice up front is that the real Christopher bag is going to be a bit taller than the fake, which is shown on the right hand side. So along with that, you guys, that they're both made from genuine leather, which is important to talk about because the materials are similar on the outside. But when we get to the inside of the bag, that's really what we're going to notice it being a bit different. So over here on the real bag, we have the inside similar tag to the one on the right, but the material is actually suede on the inside of the bag, so it's very soft to touch. It's a very nice suede material. But over on the fake bag, it's just a plain canvas. So the one thing they really messed up on is on the inside of the bag. It's just not as nice as the one on the real. So the inside of the bag as well, you guys, is going to be different from the tag itself. So here you'll notice on the real one that it is saying Louis Vuitton, says made in France, along with the year 2017. Now as we go over to the fake bag, you'll notice that the tag itself will only have just the name Louis Vuitton, Paris, and that's pretty much it. So it's a lot simpler. There's not as much going on. The inside of the bag, guys, also on the real one, you'll notice that it has the red leather lining on the inside. You can see it's genuine, really good work that's done on the inside of the bag. Now, as we go over to the fake replica bag, you'll notice that the inside does not have the red leather. In fact, it just has the canvas folded over, nothing special going on inside of there. So here on the bottom of the bag, what we noticed was that the actual stitching is there. You can see it. It's seamless. It's perfect. Louis Vuitton really pushes out amazing quality product, and if it's not, then they won't release it. So you'll even notice here, you can't even see that there is a stitching pattern on the bottom. There isn't. So the authentic bag, obviously, as you can see, has the stitching down at the bottom, where the high quality replica does not have it at all. On the genuine bag, you'll notice that there is no insignia, no letter work on the actual accents itself. Here over on the high quality fake, you guys are going to notice that it actually does have and says Louis Vuitton on those little metal accents. So watch out for that. It's a big difference between the real and then the replica itself. So as time goes on, the quality of the fakes are going to get better. So the one thing to look out for is going to be the packaging. The Louis Vuitton classic box shown here is going to be important to take a look at. That's what the real one's going to be coming in, as well as the dust bag. So the dust bag actually has these royal blue pull tabs. Super important to look out for. That's what the authentic bag comes with, and so it's important to make sure you're looking at that. As well, here the fake shown that there's just some Chinese writing. It's not a high quality bag. So anything that does not show the royal blue pull tabs, it is not an authentic bag from Louis Vuitton. Make sure that you guys are asking for proof of purchase. Super important, because there are a lot of stories out there of people basically buying these bags from security, which isn't true. The security would not allow for people to buy and purchase these bags from them. On top of that, you need to make sure that you see proof of purchase. Proof of purchase is so important, because without that authenticity, you could be buying something that's fake. So the straps shown on the left hand side with the authentic Christopher bag, when they lay down, it's just perfect. They flow, they look really, really nice. And then comparing it to the fake, you can see how they're almost stiff. So they really don't hold their shape. They don't look as nice. The straps are definitely a big difference side by side to take a look at, because you'll feel it and then you'll also see it, where these kind of just flow straight down, and they also show the Supreme band, kind of just that insignia built into that. It is not there on the fake, just showing that. Perfect. You guys are taking a look at that. Sweet. So this is a huge thing to look out for within the straps. So as well as the material it's made from, make sure that you can see the Supreme LV strap design. That's huge. Here, that same Supreme LV band is shown here on the authentic real. Here over on the fake, you'll notice that that is not there. So that strap that says Supreme LV on the authentic, not on the fake itself. And then the thing about the fakes is that they don't really do the imprinting really well. You'll see that's very faint. You can barely read it. On the authentic over here, you'll see it's perfect. Looks flawless. The design is great. Reads Louis Vuitton, no problem. So that's something to take a look at as well when you're determining what is real, what is fake. Also, what you'll notice on the authentic bag is that the handle itself has a more complex design. So you'll see that the leather is folded over on top and that it's stitched to that Supreme LV band. Now over here, you'll see that there is no leather stitched on top. It's just a plain, simple band. So that's another thing to look out between the fake and the real one, guys. Moving on to the wallets, the first thing that we're going to compare is the box itself. So the fake wallet came inside of this Supreme LV box, which wasn't even made for the drop. All of the authentic products and goods came inside of the Louis Vuitton boxes. So obviously, if you see the Supreme LV box, know that that is not a genuine product. So straight off the bat, as we start to compare the two side by side, on the authentic wallet, you'll notice that the Prime here is actually embedded into the actual wallet, and it's got a very crisp, good look to the wallet style. Now over here with the fake, you'll notice that the Prime, that portion of it isn't even embedded in, so it's more like a sticker. Also, the size itself, so side by side, the fake wallet is much larger than the authentic piece itself. Also the color, so the color is going to pop way more on the authentic. You can kind of see here side by side, it's much brighter. Where over on the fake wallet, it's not so much. As we flip it over, again, just kind of talking about the same things. The logo embedded, crisp and clean on the authentic wallet, while on the fake, it is definitely not nice, more like a sticker. We've got the fake up on the top, and then we've got the real one down at the bottom. Just taking a full look at the Supreme design. Now flipping it over, the inside of the authentic wallet is just perfect. You can see the Louis Vuitton Paris insignia. Now on the fake, the same insignia is on the wrong side of the wallet, and it's in gold. So nothing like the actual authentic wallet design. You can see that there are less spots to hold cards, and the pocket designs on the inside of the wallet is just completely different between the fake and then the authentic. So very easy to tell the differences side by side. So we don't have an authentic handbag to compare to, but we do know enough about the two bags to be able to give you guys good advice and things to look out for. Straight away, the design on the front of the bag is very weak. You can see that it's not imprinted well at all. So the logo is soft. It's not read very well. Same with the LV logo. It's got the exact same feel to it. And the quality overall, I mean, just taking a look at the zipper, and then we're also going to look at the strap, you can just see that it's not up to the same standards that Louis Vuitton would have or sell. So be on the lookout, make sure it looks authentic. Now here on the back, you'll notice that the actual Supreme design is stronger. So you'll see that it's embedded more, where the front is very soft. So huge giveaway for that there. Make sure you're paying attention. There are so many things wrong with this handbag that there's really not much that needs to be discussed. The Supreme on the front of the bag is a giant sticker. The font size is wrong. The quality is definitely off. It's a really poorly made replica bag. You can see it's like just kind of flipping it over. Yeah, so I mean the strap quality, the overall look of the bag is just very weak. So this is something that should be easy for you guys to be able to distinguish between what's really authentic about it and what is not. So there's a wrap up on the handbags, guys. So next up is the Bogo Hoodie. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the monogram print. You'll notice on the authentic, which we have over on the left hand side, the actual print itself is much smaller than the fake print that's over here on the right. So that's a huge indicator right here in the beginning. So they do make higher qualities of this fake. Just depending on how many likes that we get on this video, we might actually buy the other one and then take a look at it as well. Now, main thing to look at here is that the Supreme logo on the authentic is crisp and clean. It's absolutely perfect. And then over here on the fake, you'll notice that the spacing's off, as well as the font, and nothing about the actual Bogo design is authentic on this guy here. So there are definitely a lot of flaws between the authentic and the fake already, but check this out. The inner tag on the authentic does say Louis Vuitton. That is huge. Every clothing piece that is authentic will have the Louis Vuitton tag. Well, here on the fake, you'll notice that it says Supreme on the inside. Now, some of the better fakes have even gotten to the point to where they're getting the detailing even better. But check this out. The clasps have to be these metal pieces. And let me try and zoom up on this for you so you can see. It does even say LV, Louis Vuitton, and it goes out into a little metal pin. So taking these details right, and on the fakes, they even have drawstrings instead of the metal clasps. So as you look here, you'll notice that the drawstrings have these metal caps at the end of them, which is incorrect, as well as the color is completely off. These are gold when the authentic has silver. So make sure to take a look at those details, right? So honestly, what I would do is just have a photo of the authentic piece itself and compare it side by side. That way you are making sure that you're getting an authentic product from this person that you're going to be buying it from. One last thing is that the authentic has no pocket up in the front, and then the fake itself has a pocket. So make sure that you are looking out for that as well. The Fufu has the pocket. So with the fake manufacturers, they're going to produce products and goods that weren't even released because they're just trying to make money. So if they think that it'll sell, they're going to create it. As you can see, the Supreme t-shirt here, not released, and you'll notice that the box logo itself, again, poorly made, and the Supreme tag up top gives it away again that it's not an authentic quality piece. And then as well as the hoodie going over, we're going to notice that this hoodie wasn't even released to the public. This is a friends and family hoodie design. The only person that we've seen wear it is David Beckham's son. So the chances are if you're seeing this or somebody selling this design, it's not going to be an authentic product. Last but not least, we've got the Supreme LV box logo t-shirt. So there are really two differences between an authentic and a fake Bogo t-shirt. So on the fake, you'll notice that the box logo design is actually much closer to the collar of the t-shirt, where on the authentic it sits lower. But as far as the main comparison here, guys, what you want to look out for is the fact that the tags will be different. On the fake, you'll see that there's a Supreme tag. On the real, you'll see the Louis Vuitton tag up at the top. That is the main thing to look out for. And that wraps up our comparison video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.